Daniel, nice to speak to you at last. Just tell us why you chose to come to Crewe first of all.
I met the manager and I saw the place, I saw the training ground, and that was a big selling point for me. And I thought the manager was warming and I enjoyed his company.
How have you found him? Because you say warming, quite a lot of other people when it comes to David Artell say character.
He's definitely a different character, but I think he's good to have around, especially with young lads, and I think he brings out the best in them.
You had an offer at Northampton and it seemed like you were quite settled in that part of the world, so why uproot yourself and come all this way, a couple of hours up the road?
It's only an hour on the train, to be fair, but sometimes you always need different challenges, and I thought Northampton was getting a bit stale, and I thought I'd like to just find a new challenge, really.
That's what you see this as, do you? see this as kind of a fresh start for you?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of young lads helped me improve as well as a player. Coming to Crewe, a lot of technical players here, and I think I'd like to even push on from here.
Tell me about the quality that you've noticed in the squad so far, because you've not made too many changes from last season. You're one or two new faces.
Definitely, you see a lot of the young players are very good on the ball, very technical and hard working. So hopefully, when it comes to the season, produce it on the pitch.
How much competition are you expecting in your area of the pitch when you look at those around you you've been training with over the last few weeks?
I think it's still early days. You can see there's good players that are at this football club, but I think it's early days. We've not really had any games yet, just a few sessions. But there's always competition at any level at a club like this.
Did you know anybody before you came here? Because I know when you know a few familiar faces, you find it more easy to settle naturally.
Knew nobody. Didn't even know of anyone really. So yeah, it was completely fresh and yeah, straight into it.
Brilliant. How are you finding pre-season so far then with all these new faces?
It's a tough pre-season, I'll tell you that. It's one of the toughest ones I've had in my 10 years. But it's enjoyable as well, which is important.
What should the targets be from what you've seen now, without aiming too low or without getting completely carried away?
I think it's better last season. I think if we can get above last season and even reach the playoffs, then I think we've got good enough chance to do that.
Well, better in last season would be a playoff push, you would think. You think you've got the ability there, maybe one or two additions?
Exactly, yeah. I think if we can get a couple more in, a bit more experience, and I think why not? I think how many points was it? 3 points off? Yeah,
was it?
2 and 6.
Yeah, 6. It wasn't far, but I think 2 more wins, better away form, and I think then we've got a chance.
When you look at the competition in League Two, how are you expecting it to all go at the moment?
It's a strong league again. Strong last season, but I think it's strong again. But I think you never know in these type of leagues. You get shocks every year, and I think we've got a good chance.
How comfortable are you at this level? Because I think many people think you could go maybe a bit higher.
I played most of my football in League One, a year in the Championship, and last season League Two. But I think I can still get back to where I want to be in the division above or the Championship.
Top man, well done, mate.
Daniel, obviously you say you come here really with a good reputation as a goal scorer as well, but you could double up maybe preference on the wing, or you just want to be in the team?
I normally play on the left. That's where I'm most comfortable. But I played a lot up front last season, scored a few goals up there. I don't mind playing up there. But I'd say I'm most comfortable on the left. And
obviously you left Northampton, but they got a new manager, and weren't you tempted when they made that new offer under a new manager, Keith Kilfman?
Yeah, I got on well with Keith, to be fair. But I just think sometimes I've been there for a couple of seasons now. I knew the place. You get too comfortable, I thought. So a new challenge, fresh faces, and something I'd like to grab with both hands, really.
You're not going to the unknown with this league. Will that help you in terms of, you know what to expect from most of the teams, although 4 teams coming down, of course, and 2 coming in?
It definitely helps. I said I've played League Two, League 1 are very similar anyway. Teams go up and down. So I think my experience will definitely help the group.